Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Corner. If you watch the videos regularly, then you know that Andy's Corner is that happy little place in the world where we all sit back and talk about all things heating and air. My heating and air conversation for today stems from a comment that I got from a new friend that I have in Ontario, Canada. So I am glad to see that my videos get out there to other places other than just where I'm at right here. So thank you, Canada, for watching my videos. And thank you to that individual. I'm not going to say your name on here. I don't know if you want that done or not. But he had commented on a video that I had done about... The video was for what type of furnace should everybody have. You know, the different types of gas furnaces, modulating, two-stage, single-stage, variable speed motor, all that different stuff. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that one because that might explain this one a little bit more. But the idea was he had asked why, because apparently I had made a comment on there that my ideal perfect gas furnace, if I was to have one in my house, would be a single-stage, high-efficiency gas furnace with a variable speed blower. And so I wanted to elaborate on that a little bit, I guess, because that video, I got a couple different comments from different people in different areas. And there's one on there from a gentleman that watches my videos regularly because he comments on most every video. So I know that he's watching. I want to say thank you to you as well. But he said that he had a modulating furnace in his house. Loves it. Everything does great. Bills are great. You know, whole 9 yards. He's comfortable. And you know what? Anything that I say about any of these furnaces, I'm not knocking anyone's furnace by any means or knocking types, brands, styles, anything like that, because they all work. They all serve their purpose and they all have their place. You know, I just have some of my preferences. A lot of it comes from ones that I've worked on or, you know, ones that I've had, you know, different things like that. So, you know, I had said that I would like a single stage gas furnace with a variable speed blower. Now, truth be told, my personal furnace at home is a high efficiency gas furnace and it is a two-stage furnace. But mine gives you the option. You can lock it into high fire and it runs on high fire all the time. You know, I talked a little bit in the video about how a modulating furnace works. You know, how they ramp up, ramp down. You know, they pick different you know, amounts of heat that they put out. Or two-stage furnaces, how it starts in a low fire, runs for a while, and then kicks up to a high fire, that kind of thing. To me personally, if you have a zone system in your house, I love zone systems. I don't have one. My house doesn't really need one. I've never seen a purpose for mine in my house. I do love zone systems, but if you do have a zone system, a two-stage gas furnace, hey, that's a great thing. Because a lot of times if you have a small zone, like maybe a master suite or, you know, a smaller part of the house that has a thermostat in it, maybe doesn't need a lot of heat, but, you know, it does have its own zone. So a lot of times it can run in first stage and never have to go to high fire. That's great. There are a lot of places that they work. And there's a lot of places that they do well. But for me, you know, with my house, it's pretty basic as far as the layout and everything like that. And if my furnace kicks on and the thermostat drops half a degree, 3/4 degree, whatever it is, and my furnace kicks on, I want it to run and produce as much heat as it can to heat the house up, finish this call for heat, and shut back down. I like that. I want it to heat it up and be done. I'm looking more, personally, I'm looking more for efficiency than I am that comfort level. You know, my house is still comfortable the way my furnace runs, but I don't want it to kick in low stage and run for, you know, 8 to 10 minutes and then go to high fire and finally finish off the call. I want it to go ahead, put out the heat that it can do, and then shut off and be done. So that's my preference. I'm looking more at the efficiency side of it rather than the comfort side of it. And then the variable speed blower, I would definitely have a variable speed blower in pretty much any furnace that I had, be it a gas furnace, air handler with a heat pump, or a geothermal, anything like that. Variable speed motors are nice. And I am talking about true variable speed, or what I call true variable speed motors, because they do have the X13 out there now, or a lot of people are calling them the 5-speed ECM. I personally want a true variable speed motor because you have that little bank of dip switches that nobody can see, and you have to use a screwdriver or an ink pen and try to flip all those switches the right way. I like that. I want to be able to pick what my CFM is. You know, with most of the X13s, it's preset in there for that furnace. You know, you can change what your speeds are. It does ramp up and it does ramp down whenever you're changing cycles or coming on, coming off, that kind of thing. But I want, if I want another 100 CFM, or if I want to take it away 100 CFM, I can do that with a true variable speed. Or most of them have a plus or minus 10%, some of them are 15%. If I need just a little bit more air to make sure that I have everything I need for that unit to be efficient, I can have that. I can ramp it up an extra 15% or take it away, whatever needs to happen. I feel that I have more control with that variable speed motor. I feel that I can make it do what I want it to do. And I think in a lot of ways that is my personal problem with some of the new equipment, like modulating. I said that I'm not a fan of modulating furnaces, but I think a lot of that is it takes some of my control away. And that is a little bit of me being old fashioned, and I want to be able to tell it what to do, when I want it to do it, and that kind of thing. The modulating furnaces, I cannot do that. So, some of the modulating ones out there, they do a nice job. We do a lot of modulating boilers, like a hot water boiler, the high efficiency boilers, they're modulating. And they do great. Actually, I love the Bosch high efficiency gas boiler. It does a great job, pretty problem free, everything like that. But it's modulating. But for some reason in my head, I don't think much about the modulating when it comes to that boiler. So again, with the gas furnaces, that might just be me personally. I'm too old fashioned to tune into some of the new stuff, I guess. But like I said, I want that gas furnace to be able to kick on, run in high fire, put out the BTUs that it was made to do, and then shut off. And the variable speed blower motor gives me control of those fan speeds and how many CFM I'm actually moving for my air conditioner and my furnace both. So, that's why I personally would pick a single stage gas furnace with a variable speed blower. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, I don't know. It's everyone's preference. Again, with all these different recommendations and I guess talking about the different styles of furnaces and pieces of equipment and things like that, I do not by any means mean to knock anybody else's equipment. I try not to knock brands. I try not to knock styles of furnaces. Everybody has their preferences and everybody has their reasons one way or another. So, I just wanted to put that out there. But that's why I pick mine. So hopefully that answers your questions. I know I rattle and ramble on a lot. So to my Canadian friend, I don't know if that answered your question or not, but that's my thought on it. So if you have any other questions or anything, please let me know. Leave as many comments as you like. I love seeing those comments, and it gives me a chance to talk to people in other areas. I think that's great. I had a guy from Texas the other day was commenting on there. I've had a couple from Canada. I know there's a gentleman up further north somewhere that I talk to on once in a while. So I like seeing all the comments. So if you're enjoying the videos, make sure you hit the bell icon. That way you get notifications every time a new video comes out. Please hit the subscribe button and share with a friend. That way we can get these out there to as many people as possible. So again, thank you and God bless.